From the moment Oswald Mosley enters Peaky Blinders, the audience is conditioned to distrust him. The atmosphere shifts, the tone becomes darker, conversations slow down around him. The show signals, without explicitly proving, that this is a man you are supposed to fear. But when you strip away the emotional framing, the music, and the camera cues, and you focus only on what Mosley actually does, his behavior tells a very different story. Mosley is calm, he is precise. He is direct. He does not lie about his intentions. He does not pretend to be morally righteous while secretly operating criminal enterprises behind the scenes. He does not build his influence through addiction, manipulation, or psychological exploitation. That description belongs far more accurately to Tommy Shelby. Tommy Shelby is, objectively, a criminal who built his empire through illegal betting, murder, intimidation, and most importantly, large-scale drug trafficking, including opium deals that directly fuel addiction and human suffering. His power comes not from stabilizing society, but from exploiting its instability. Mosley, on the other hand, enters this world openly, through political structure, leadership, and ideological clarity. And when you observe their interactions carefully, it becomes clear that Mosley is not the deceptive force in their relationship. Tommy is. The letter of guarantee. Mosley sees Tommy's manipulation and allows it anyway. One of the most psychologically revealing moments between Mosley and Tommy occurs when Tommy asks Mosley to sign a letter guaranteeing the validity of checks connected to Jimmy McCavern. This is not a harmless administrative request. This is calculated leverage. Tommy understands that by getting Mosley's signature on paper, he creates documented proof of Mosley's association with Jimmy McCavern. Proof that could later be used as blackmail if necessary. It is a strategic move designed to give Tommy insurance against Mosley's growing power. Mosley is not naive. He immediately understands what Tommy is doing. He recognizes that this letter creates vulnerability. He understands that Tommy is positioning himself to maintain hidden leverage while pretending to be an ally. And yet, Mosley signs it. Not because he is weak, not because he is fooled. He signs it because he is operating from a position of structural confidence. He is not driven by paranoia or emotional insecurity. He does not attempt to control the Friedrich and Freud conversation, the exact moment Mosley understands Tommy's nature. Shortly after the letter incident, Mosley asks Tommy a simple question, whether he knows the works of Friedrich Nietzsche. Tommy says no. Mosley then asks about Sigmund Freud. Tommy says yes. Mosley pauses. He smiles slowly, calmly. He says, "Ah." This moment is not casual conversation. It is psychological evaluation. Mosley immediately understands that Tommy is not a man guided by structured philosophical conviction or higher ideological clarity. He is a man shaped by trauma, instinct, and survival. Freud represents the study of damaged individuals, people driven by internal conflict and psychological wounds. Nietzsche represents structural philosophy, power, order, discipline, and the construction of higher systems. Tommy does not know Nietzsche. Mosley understands exactly what that means. He understands Tommy is not building toward anything greater than himself. He is reacting to his past, not shaping the future. And yet, Mosley continues working with him. Because Mosley is not threatened by Tommy psychologically. He has already understood him completely. The gathering at Tommy's residence. Mosley steps up as the only real leader in the room. One of the clearest demonstrations of Mosley's character occurs at Tommy Shelby's own residence. During the gathering, Tommy himself hosts. The room is filled with influential individuals, business associates, political contacts, wealthy figures, people whose lives and fortunes had been damaged by the 1929 financial crash. These were people facing uncertainty, instability, loss. Tommy, despite being the host and one of the most powerful men in the room, does not step forward to address their situation. He does not provide reassurance. He does not offer direction. He does not attempt to stabilize the people around him. Mosley does. Mosley stands up and begins by thanking Tommy sincerely for hosting. He acknowledges the people present. He recognizes their losses. He speaks directly about the financial collapse and its consequences. He does not pretend the damage didn't happen. He addresses it openly. He explains that the crash was not simply random misfortune, but the result of failures within financial and political systems. something everyone in that room had experienced firsthand. He does not exploit their fear. He organizes their attention. He offers leadership. He offers direction. He offers structure in a moment where structure had failed them. And importantly, Mosley himself does not indulge in drugs, chaos, or reckless behavior during this gathering. He remains composed, focused, clear. Meanwhile, Tommy's response to the same economic collapse was not to stabilize his peers or support his community, but to expand his opium operations, moving massive quantities of narcotics through international channels for personal profit. Mosley responds to collapse by attempting to organize people. Tommy responds to collapse by profiting from it. That difference defines everything. Diana Mitford and personal betrayal. Mosley maintains control, while Tommy operates through deception. Tommy knowingly enters a sexual relationship with Diana Mitford while she is Mosley's partner and future wife. This is not emotional vulnerability. This is strategic betrayal. Tommy places himself inside Mosley's personal life while simultaneously pretending to be his political ally. He smiles in Mosley's presence. He performs loyalty publicly. He even performs the Roman salute alongside him, all while secretly undermining him. Mosley eventually becomes aware of Tommy's actions, and his response is measured. He does not collapse emotionally. He does not destroy Tommy impulsively. He makes his boundary clear and continues forward without destabilizing his broader objectives. Mosley maintains order even when personally betrayed. Tommy creates betrayal as a tool. Final analysis. Why Mosley represents order, while Tommy represents exploitation. When you evaluate both men strictly based on observable behavior in Peaky Blinders, a clear pattern emerges. Tommy Shelby builds his empire by exploiting instability. He profits from addiction. He profits from political chaos. He profits from manipulating allies and enemies alike. His survival depends on maintaining environments where deception, criminality, and instability remain constant. Mosley operates differently. Mosley enters a world already destabilized by economic collapse, criminal influence, and political weakness. He does not create that instability. He responds to it. At Tommy's own residence, when powerful individuals were left uncertain and directionless after the financial crash, Mosley was the only man willing to stand up and offer leadership and structural clarity. He did not hide behind criminal profit. He offered organized forward movement. When Tommy attempted to manipulate him through the letter of guarantee tied to Jimmy McCavern, Mosley recognized the manipulation immediately and signed anyway, demonstrating psychological confidence rather than insecurity. When Tommy betrayed him personally through Diana, Mosley restored order without destabilizing his broader objectives. Mosley operates through structure. Tommy operates through deception. Mosley attempts to build systems that extend beyond individual survival. Tommy ensures that survival itself remains a constant struggle, because struggle is the environment where he maintains control. Based strictly on what the show itself demonstrates, Mosley is not the man exploiting societal weakness. He is the man attempting to impose structure on a world controlled by men who profit from chaos. He does not hide his intentions. He does not disguise his ambition. He steps forward openly, clearly, and directly. And in a world dominated by criminals pretending to be heroes, Mosley stands as the only man honest about the power he intends to build.